Good morning, boys and girls. How is everybody this morning? It's a kind of nice day out. Weather's getting a little warmer, and I hope you all are well. So I thought you and I would read another story. And this morning, I think the story I want to read to you from our Jesus Storybook Bible is called Operation No More Tears. It's about Isaiah. So let me read this to you and God's promise to Isaiah and to all of us. That's what this story is about. So let's read the story. Maybe I'll try it this way this time. No, I won't. Do you know what your name means? Well, there was once a man called Isaiah, and his name meant God to the rescue. That might sound a bit of a funny name to you, but it was just the right name for Isaiah because God had a special job for Isaiah. You see, Isaiah's job was to listen to God and then to tell the people what he heard. Now, God let Isaiah know a little secret. God was going to mend his broken world. He showed Isaiah his secret rescue plan, Operation No More Tears. This is the message God gave Isaiah. It was like a letter God wrote to his children. So there is Isaiah and the letter that he is about to get from God. And here's the letter. It says, I really can't make it work that way. Dear little flock, you're all wandering away from me, like sheep in an open field. You have always been running away from me, and now you're lost. You can't find your way back. But I can't stop loving you, says God. I will come to find you, so I'm sending you a shepherd to look after you and to love you, to carry you home to me. Oh, isn't that neat? You've been stumbling around like people in a dark room, but into the darkness a bright light will shine. It will chase away all the shadows like sunshine. A little baby will be born. Oh, I wonder who that is. A royal son. His mommy will be a young girl who doesn't have a husband. His name will be Emmanuel, which means God has come to live with us. He is one of King David's children's children, the Prince of Peace. Yes, someone is going to come and rescue you, but he won't be who anyone expects. So there is part of this letter. He will be a king, but he won't live in a palace, and he won't have lots of money. He will be poor and he will be a servant. But this king will heal the whole world. He will be a hero. He will fight for his people and rescue them from their enemies. But he won't have big armies, and he won't fight with swords. He will make the blind see. He will make the lame leap like deer. But people will hate him, and they won't listen to him. He will be like a lamb. He will suffer and die. Oh, that's nuts. That's sad. It's the secret rescue plan we made from before the beginning of the world. It's the only way to get you back. But he won't stay dead. I will make him alive again. And one day, when he comes back to rule forever, the mountains and the trees will dance and sing for joy. The earth will shout out loud. His fame will fill the whole earth, and the waters cover the sea. Everything sad will become happy. Even death is going to die, and he will wipe away every tear from every eye. Wow. Yes, the rescuer will come look for him, watch for him, wait for him. He will come. God says, I promise. So there is the rest of the letter. Poor Isaiah. He read God's letter over and over to God's people. But no one listened to him. Not at all. They didn't want to hear God's promise. They didn't believe it. Did it sound maybe too good to be true? A story that ends happily ever after? Well, it does sound like a fairy tale, doesn't it? And as anyone will quickly tell you, fairy tales aren't true. Or are they? And so, look, God signs it. The bottom of the letter, love God. Well, isn't that an interesting story, huh? God sent a letter to Isaiah to read to his people about the coming of Jesus to save us all from our sin. Pretty special story, isn't it? Will you all pray with me? Dear God, thank you for this day. Thank you for our wonderful lives. Thank you for our parents and our friends. We look forward to the day Jesus returns. And we ask you to keep us all safe and well. And all God's children say, Amen. Well, thanks, boys and girls. It's always a delight to talk to you. I hope everything's going well and you're finding ways to keep entertained and happy. We're all thinking about you and we miss you terribly. We'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.